I think that does capture it pretty well. I mean, I think in general with Achilles tendonitis, even though we're worried about that, relatively small risk of rupture, 4 to 10%, it honestly is pain and inflammation. And if an athlete has pain, then it's really up to their body in terms of when they're ready to go out there. And if a doctor or the trainer see that, hey, you're pushing through, but your mechanics are off, we don't want you to get injured, then that's really the decision that you make. So I think absolutely the mainstay of treatment is rest. That's what they're doing. The fact that it's bilateral is not super surprising. It's either going to come from overuse of both tendons or you're going to compensate a little bit. So I think what he's saying is true. And I think at the end of the day, what this all comes down to, timelines and treatments and all this other stuff aside, it's how he feels. And if he feels good, he can play. Doesn't matter what the MRI shows, but if he doesn't have pain, he can perform on the field, he'll be back. That's what makes it frustrating because we don't know when that'll be. But I think this concern about, is this going to lead to like a traumatic injury down the road? I think it's more about, can he be pain-free and can he perform on the field? Without knowing the MRI and not knowing how bad this is, I think the vast majority of people are going to basically do fine. It's going to be problematic. Yes, there's a risk there, but 90% of athletes are not going to have that rupture. Where the line gets blurry is that each athlete responds differently to this. So, a lineman may respond differently than a running back. Someone who has tons of inflammation may not have a lot of pain. Someone with a little inflammation may have tons of it. So it's so variable. I think we just wait and see. And yes, we talk about 4 to 6 weeks from a treatment, but really it's about how his body responds. And it sounds like he's going to start running, which is a very good sign.